Hey everybody! Let's talk about the YouTuber Ryan Trahan. Do your kids watch this guy? If they do, I can tell you right up front, you really have nothing to worry about. He seems to be one of the good guys. This will probably be a pretty uncontroversial video because I didn't really find anything that problematic. So we can file this one into YouTube channels that are okay for kids. But you probably want a little more detail than that, so let's dive in. We'll start with the money category, since that's the most interesting one to me for this guy. Now, Ryan Trahan has amassed over 13 million subscribers, and he has a bunch of merch on top of that, so he's doing well for sure. And you can see in his videos that he does spend some money, like flying to different cities all over America just to go to a single one-star reviewed restaurant in each city. He travels to interesting places and hangs out with some celebrities, but he isn't one of these guys who find a way to get his Lamborghini and his giant mansion into every single video. And also, more importantly, as you scroll through his videos, you can see a bunch of them have that fundraiser tag. Ryan does a lot of fundraising for different charities, so he's not just piling up the money for himself. I have no issue with him making money, as long as he's not flaunting it and he's generous with his charities. So he gets an A on the money side of things from me. What do you guys think of switching to A through F ratings? Let me know in the comments. Moving on to violence. This category is usually more relevant for YouTubers who are playing violent video games, or if I'm reviewing a game or a show with violence. This guy has none of that, so there's not a lot to say here. I scoured through his videos. I saw things that were dirty, or creepy, or cringy, but nothing anywhere near violent. He doesn't even seem to do pranks on his channel, which is great since I think those are the worst. So, another A for violence. Next up is sex. This is another one with not so much to say. This channel doesn't have any scantily clad women. He's not one of these overly flirtatious guys who treats women like objects. No, he's a happily married guy who, from what we can see in the videos, is just respectful, positive, and unproblematic. There is one video titled Instagram Teaches Virgins About Love. The contents of this video is mostly just silly, but if you're letting your youngish kids watch, you may get hit with that, "Mommy, what's a virgin?" Which then might lead to even more questions that you really don't want to get into with your kid on that particular day. But that's really the only thing I saw, so I think it's still an A-. Now let's look at language. If you watch any of Ryan's current videos, you aren't going to hear any profanity. But the internet has a long memory, so if you go back several years ago to some of his early videos, there is some moderate profanity there. It's not every word or anything, but it isn't hard to find either. So since those videos are still up on the channel, I have to give this one a B. The last category in my ratings is the annoying category. How annoying will it be for these videos to be playing in your house? Well, it's not too bad. There isn't a lot of screaming like you hear on some other channels. And as I mentioned before, there aren't even any pranks. So that's two of my top pet peeves right there. The only thing that might come up is that Ryan Trahan is well known for doing these videos where he starts with a penny and trades his way up to something really expensive. This works well for him, but I'm a little afraid of the day my kid asks to try this herself. I don't love the idea of having to spend the day going up to strangers and cringily asking them to trade things with me. It hasn't happened yet, but I feel like that one might be coming. So just for that reason, I'm going to give this a B. So, as I said up front, this is another good option for your kids who have graduated from YouTube Kids, but you don't want to open up that whole world of YouTube to them. It's pretty wholesome content that they can enjoy without you having to worry too much. In my opinion, this channel is okay for age 7 and up. It's not totally free from issues, but it's pretty close. And given what's available on YouTube, things could obviously be a whole lot worse. What do you guys think? Do you agree? And who are some other YouTubers you think I should review? That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to see more reviews of what channels, games, shows, and more are okay for your kids. See you next time.